Wednesday night, time to train. So if you've been training before, you'll know all of this anyway, but just make sure you've got a safe area to train in, somewhere where you're not going to fall over things or accidentally kick anything or anyone. Kids, make sure you've got an adult in the room with you, and if you want to slow down, just slow down. Yeah, you don't have to go as fast as me or as fast as anyone else who you're watching. Try and keep the view, so not in gallery view, that'll be too distracting. Try and pin my video so then you can follow along and you can hear all the commands. So I love how busy it is. We're going to start in 10 seconds and our warm up is going to be rounds of 30 seconds, and the first exercise is going to be jogging on the spot. You can jog with your knees up, your heels up, anything you like, as long as you're starting to get that heart rate going. Alright, let's go. If you've got a Fitbit on, you can start it now. Alright, so maybe a few knees up, maybe a few heels up. You can kind of bring the feet in and out. Any kind of shuffling around that feels good. If you've got a little bit of space, I know Florence likes to do shuttle runs, you can do some shuttle runs. Our next one, which will be starting in 8 seconds, will be 8 punches and a burpee, which we'll do over and over for 30 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and burpee. Yes, and keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking good, Eliza, working hard. Well done, Caden. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down we go. Keep going. Our next one, we'll be doing push-ups and sit-ups. So you'll do 1 push-up, 1 sit-up, over and over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely long arms. Excellent, let's go. So we do a push-up, any kind of push-up you want. Roll it over, any kind of sit-up you want. So we've still got 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Whoosh. Oh, I think my arms are still tired from Saturday. 5 seconds and then we're going to be jogging again. Squeeze in 1 more push-up. Oh, jogging. Well done. Who was that? That looked like a very nice push-up. I think it was Nuha. Well done, Nuha. 20 more seconds. And then we're going to go back to those 8 punches and a burpee. Because we should be getting a little bit warmer now, if you want to do a bigger jump in the burpee, please do. You can stick in a tuck jump, star jump, anything you like really. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Long arms. And if you were keeping count in round 1, you can try and beat your score in round 2. Yes, Iris and Eleni working super hard, love it. Well done, Jane. It's nice to see all the adults in as well. Push up, sit up, off we go. So, if push-ups are too easy for you, make it 2 push-ups, or make it like a crazy clap push-up. If they're too difficult, pop your knees down and do a knee push-up. Less than 10 seconds, guys. We've got this. Yes! Well done. Everyone should be nice and warm now. You've got 30 seconds to grab a sip of water, and then we'll be starting all our line work. So, we have 4 rounds of line work coming up. Our first one will be L stance middle block. So knuckles pointed up towards the ceiling, sink into your L stance. Then come back to Jumbi and repeat on the other side. Higher grades, if you're yellow stripe or higher, I want you to change this here to a walking stance punch. So you're going to do 2 moves if you're a higher belt. Alright, off we go. So knuckles up. L stance middle block, hold it for a second and come back up. Knuckles up, middle block and L stance, hold it and come back up. I'm going to go sideways as well, just so you get a better view. So make sure you always freeze. We don't kind of bounce out of the move and come straight back up straight away. Any of the high grades, when you go into the walking stance punch, make sure you make it longer. So L stance here, And make it longer when you drop in. Let's have a look. Very nice, Eliza, that looked good. That's it, Freya, keep everyone right. Well done, Beckett, that looked strong. Last few seconds. Excellent, jog on the spot while I give you the next one. The next one's going to be walking stance, low block. I'll show you sideways and forwards. Back to back. Yeah, back to back position. Step forward. Nice long walking stance with the low block there. If you're a yellow stripe, stick on a reverse punch. And if you're a yellow belt or higher, stick on the rising block. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to back. Nice low block, hold it for a second, and come back up. Back to back, boom. Now you can see my knuckles are pointing forward here because this outside edge, the edge of my little finger on, that needs to point outwards. Yellow stripes and higher, you can stick on the punch. On yellow belts or higher, use the same hand to do the rising block. Let me have a look. Hiya Nancy, good to see you as well. Good, go on Ralph, be strong. Yes, on, Rose is in as well. Hi Rose, keep working. Another 20 seconds. Boom. If you're doing the low block rising one, make sure you've got your shoulder forward for the low block and then bring them nice and square for that rising block. Same if you're adding on the punch. You've got one shoulder in front here, and then we're all level for the next one. All right, jog on the spot while I'm chatting. Next one, walking stance, front snap kick, double punch. Amanda's favourite. So I'm going to do a front snap kick, wait for a second, and then I'm going to land in my first punch. Notice I've got my heels off the floor, I've got my high heels on, and then I put that foot back down all the way to do the second punch. So I'm here. Kick, hold, punch, punch. Yeah, once more, off we go. Kick, balance, punch, punch. So it's 3 moves on one step. Kick, relax, boom, boom. And notice we get faster when we go into the punches. And 1, and 2, 3. So really attack the second punch. Let me have a look. Alright, what can I see? I think that's Nuha with a nice long walking stance. Adrian had a good walking stance, very good. Yes. Well done. I can see that Rose was getting faster with the punches as well, so that's good. Make sure you've got your toes pulled backwards. No floppy feet. And if you kick with the right leg, punch with the right hand first. If you kick with the left leg, punch with the left hand first. We're nearly there. Excellent, jog on the spot. One more in this round and we'll have another quick break. We're going to stick on a green stripe move first. So we're going to do a walking stance wedging block. So knuckles are pointing out and I come to here. So both hands are working. I'll kind of go on a bit of a diagonal here, if that helps. Hands further forward than the elbows. Looks like this, looks like this. Then add on what we've just been doing. So wedging block, front snap kick, double punch, all in walking stance. Let's go. So 1, this is eye height. 2, 3, 4. Good. Go back to where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Punches are shoulder height, the blocks eye height. Yes, well done, Caden. Veal family looking very nice and coordinated as well. Well done, you guys. Yes, well done, Eleni. And Nancy looking strong. You guys are doing great on this one. Last 15 seconds. Remember, really make sure you get faster at the end there. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Time, well done. Quick break, get some water. we're just going to do a little sparring drill. The round's going to last 3 minutes, so make sure you haven't had a nice sip of water. During these 3 minutes, we're going to start off with just jab cross. It's going to get a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult towards the end, but all we're starting off with is practicing jab cross. So that means my front hand goes first and my back hand follows. Still got 30 seconds rest. So front hand first, back hand follows. Notice when I throw this punch, with my left hand, my right hand's on my face, and when I throw the right hand, my left hand's on my face. So I've always got one side of my head covered up. Yes, Caden, looking good. That combo will get longer. I'll tell you when to change it, but I'll also be asking you to do other random stuff in it. So the goal is to not stop moving. All right, so 3 minutes of work, do not stop. We're going to start in 10 seconds, so you might as well start getting your little bounce going. Remember, feet don't come together. No naughty feet. All right. Nice long arms. And you don't have to keep time with me. You might want to swap legs, but if you do, you still do the front hand first. Five-star jumps. So make sure your second punch is already on its way when that other one's coming back. 10 mountain climbers. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely, back up, keep practicing. 2 sit-ups. Well done, keep doing that jab cross while I tell you what we're going to add on. We're going to go jab, cross, then with your front leg, turn and kick, yeah? So jab, cross, and then my front leg kicks. Keep going. Yes, Eliza, very nice. Oh, Andromachi's looking fast. So make sure you're using that front leg, and very important, don't take a cheeky little step before you do the kick, just do the kick. Yeah, we don't want to waste time stepping. Another 5-star jumps. And a burpee. Keep going, I'm going to keep bouncing while I watch. Florence, that looked good. Yes, Megan's looking very nice as well. Ooh, a little tip. After you've punched and you throw the kick, don't let your arms do this. Keep those hands where they are. Now we're going to add on 1, 2, front leg, back leg. Try and get that back leg to come around a little bit higher than the front leg did. 1, 2, to the waist, to the head, if you can, if it's safe to do so. Two burpees. Punch, punch, front leg, back leg. Keep it going. I want to see who's doing a great job. Kate, that kick was lovely and high. Very nice. Yes, Miles, nice pivot. Changing the hips around. Love it, Christy and Ellen. Keep working. Yes. Well done. Quick drink of water. We've got more technique coming up. And I hope you're sweaty, because I'm getting sweaty. So, 4 more rounds on technique, 4 more minutes of work. First one, from walking ready stance, you can either practice your rising kick, that's the one with the straight leg, or your snap kick, it's the one where you lead with the knee, toes pulled back. Whichever one you choose, you don't have to stick with it. You can always swap later on if you don't like it. All right, so pop your right leg behind you. Here we go. So kick, and then swap legs. Kick, and swap legs. Nice long walking stances. This doesn't count. Here. it look like Miles was doing rising kick? Yes. So if you're doing the rising kick, remember you don't have to kick as high as possible. You kick as high as you can do without bending the leg. So it's better to only get to here with a lovely straight leg than to come like up here somewhere and for that knee to be bent. So keep the leg lovely and straight if you're doing the rising kick. Lovely job on the spot, you don't get any rest. L stance, turning kick. So this is on a lot of people's grading. So get a nice L stance, bend that back leg, remember, so we're sitting down, turning kick to the corner, and then change legs. Nice L stance. Notice this leg's bent, this leg, it's kind of relaxed, it's not locked out straight, but it hasn't got as much weight as this leg. Alright, we're starting in 5. So remember, pivot, aim your knee where you want the kick to go, and then continue. So you'll notice my kick's not coming right the way around, it's not coming to here, it's finishing over there. And that's our dolyo. And the dolyo chagi is a turning kick. So if you're a higher grade, and if you've got this, it's looking great, balance is perfect, stance is perfect, make it a double or make it 2 heights, yeah? So you can go for the same height twice, or 1 high, 1 middle. But very important, good L stance, and toes pulled back. I don't want to see any pointy toes. Who's got this? Nice one, Rosa. Looked like you're very strong when you landed there. I can see some high kicks in some households. Awesome. Yes, fantastic. That was probably the best one so far. L stance, side kick. I'm going to have to do this in a couple of angles. So I come up as if I'm going to do a front snap kick. Start to twist, 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 twist. My knee's pointing backwards now. Punch the kick out, pull it back in, and change legs. If I go sideways, I'm coming up here. Whoosh, turn, punch the kick out, pull it back in, land in a decent L stance. All right, off we go. That's it, have a few practices. Yes, Adrian, with the good L stances, very nice. Well done, Florence. So one thing you must do when you're doing a side kick, if you see at the minute my toes are pointing forward on my front foot, as I come up, they have to twist until they're pointing the complete opposite direction. It's very difficult on the standing foot, it's got to turn a full 180. And notice if this hits back here, it has to become my front hip, so my whole body is twisted around during that kick. Last 5 seconds, guys. Yes, all right, job on the spot. Your last one of this round, you're going to combine 3 of the kicks we've already done. So you'll be in a nice L stance. Very important, don't get lazy now, yeah? Front snap kick, twist over, turning kick, really suck that knee right the way back, proper chamber. Stick a side piercing kick on the end. So 3 kicks without putting the leg on the floor. 5 seconds. Whew. 2, 1, ding. 1, to the corner, straight in front, bosh, and change stance. So if I'm coming through here, kick comes straight forward, kick number 2 to the corner, kick number 3, straight in front. 30 seconds left. Oh, nice balance. Well done, Miles. Well done, Nancy. Yeah, you did lovely kicks. Just make sure, get that L stance when you land. Bend the back leg, relax the front leg. so you have to breathe out 4 times for each technique, 1 for each kick, and then 1 as you land. So tighten up the stomach muscles. Lovely, get some water. We're doing good. So next section, we're going to work on patterns for 3 minutes. So if you want to stick with me, I'm going to work on chonji. So anyone who is a yellow stripe, you're going to want to stick with me and work on this chonji. If you're lower than yellow stripe, you might want to practice sajujurugi. If you're not confident doing that by yourself, just join in on the chonji team, that's fine. And if you're higher than yellow stripe and you want to work on dangan or dosan, any of your own patterns, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. So some of you will be doing what I'm doing, some of you will just be ignoring me for 3 minutes. Yes. All right, let's get ready to start. Okay, we are going now. So I'll turn around for the start of chonji. So I'm going to go this way to the left, walking stance low block. Then I'm going to do the punch with the right hand. Sorry, Baz. Then I'm going to come around and do a right low block. So I've gone left, right. Now I go right and left. I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to do left hand first and the right. All the way around to the front. So I'll be looking at the back of you. Right and then left. We're halfway. So I'm going to go to my left now. I'm going to do middle block in L stance. Then I'm going to do a right punch. All the way around. Right middle block and left punch. To the back, left middle block, right punch, all the way around, right block, left punch, I've run out of space, do a right punch and then go backwards for 2 more punches. 1 and 2 and up, chonji. Well done if you fit that in. So we've still got just under 2 minutes. If you're sticking with me, we're going to do chonji again. If you're not sticking with me, continue with what you're working on. So, left block, right punch. Right block, left punch. To the front, left block, right punch. To the back, right block, and left punch. Second half, left block. Now it's middle, and punch. All the way around, block and punch. To the back, left block, right punch. All the way around, right block, 2 punches forward. Make sure you don't rush these punches at the end, and 2 punches back. Chonji. All right, so still just under 1 minute. So continue practicing on your own. Let me have a look. Yes, well done Freya, working the team hard. Well done Eleni's doing some sajujurugi there. Miles is doing a bit of wonyo. I think I can see a bit of dangan, or a bit of dosan as well, very nice. Amanda's doing some dangan. Caden's doing some chonji. I love it, you're looking great. Last 20 seconds. I'm going to do a fast chonji. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent patterns practice, everyone. Grab a bit of water. And we are nearly done for this first class. Next bit is going to be 8 rounds of 30 seconds, no rest. Yeah, so just make sure you're listening along so you know what the next exercise is. They are all going to be tummy exercises. All right, so we're starting in 20 seconds. The first one is going to be crunches. Remember, they're like the half sit-up. You don't come all the way up, just like a mini little sit-up. Let's get ourselves down on the floor. Ready for the first one. In fact, I should be looking that way so I can see the lesson plan. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Little tiny sit-ups. Now make sure you're not pulling on your head. Yeah, so we're not pulling forward. And if you are, and you want to take away the temptation just cross your arms over your chest like this. Or you can put your hands on your thighs and run them up towards your knees. And that can take you a little bit higher in the crunch if you want to. 5 seconds, I'm going to do reverse crunches, so your knees are going to come into your chest. 2, 1. So knees come in, toes barely touch the floor. Tap and back. Tap and back. And the next one is going to be leg raises, and if you know me, I'm not a big fan of leg raises, but we're going to do them anyway because they're good for us. So leg raises, we want to keep our legs straight, and we are not going to let them touch the floor. So they kind of look like this, but imagine straight legs, and I'm not going to let my toes touch the floor like they are on this one. Alright, straight legs. Down they go, bring them back up. Down they go, bring them back up. No resting at the bottom. Oh, it's already hitting. We're going to have very nice, strong tummies after this one. And then round 4 is going to be paddles. So that's where we keep our feet close to the floor, but they're not going to touch the floor. You know, we're not going to rest. How much longer? 3, 2, 1. And now it's like paddling. So it's like you're swimming on your back. Don't let the feet touch the floor. Don't do it. Don't put them down. Don't give up. Oh, yes. And our next one, pivots. I like pivots. I'm not sure I like them after 2 minutes of abs, but we'll see. Keep paddling. Keep going, you can do it. I believe in you, you can. 3, 2, 1, and sit up, whoosh. Oh, balance. Alright, so I'm balancing on my bottom, I'm taking my hands side to side. Yes. Excellent, guys, keep working. Nearly there, 15 seconds. Oh, looking good. Well done, Ralph. Nuha. 5 seconds, I'm going to go into the plank. We're nearly finished, we've got 3 to go. Alright, pop your hands under your shoulders and come into this plank position. If you want, you can stay here, or you can make a lower down one and come onto the forearms, whatever you like. Now if you hate doing the plank, just distract yourself, maybe think of some theory. So we could do our numbers. Hana, dul, set, net, dasit, yasit, ilgup, yarol, ahop. Yo, let's do a side plank. You probably could have guessed it when I said there was 3 left. So now there's 2 left, this one and the other side. What other theory? We've got a Taekwondo training course called a dojang. Taekwondo uniform's called a dobok. High, middle and low. Napundi, Kayundi, Najundi. Kick, block, punch. Chagi, Maki, Jirudi. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Yes. We're nearly there. And with this side one as well, you can either be up in the high side, or you can bring it down onto the forearm as well. Whatever you prefer. Last 15. You probably can't see, but this arm is shaking all over the place at the moment. 10 seconds. So nearly done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Up to your feet. That was amazing, guys. Really well done. That was our first Wednesday night since lockdown too. Come to attention stance. Kyunge. Give yourself a nice clap.